Hi, I'm Cesar Secundino, and this is Strings Unplugged. I was born in Mexico and I got connected with music because one of my uncles, he was like a theater director, and I remember as a kid I was going a lot to his place. Someday I just started to think, oh, I want to spend the rest of my life on stage. I don't know doing what, but I want to be on stage. We have a very good faculty team. Yesterday I had a concert with one of the faculty, Jeremy Hartman. It was really fun. I think all the faculty members are very, very talented and respectful. Our boss also, he's really, really nice. Our head department, David Wallace, he's very helpful. He has been helping a lot with my career since I arrived here. Also the students, they are very talented. They are having fun. I think I'm learning more than them, just teaching them. They are really good students. I think certain point of my career, I noticed that in general, like coming from a Latin American influence, it gave me like a very rhythmic background. And I decided just to follow that because when I was doing my master's, I met Victor Mendoza. He's a vibraphone player, and he's also from Mexico. And I got that connection, like thinking probably I should like spend a lot of time exploring these Latin rhythms. Then I decided, because it is not like very common to see my main instrument is the pedal harp. And it's not very common, for instance, to see a harp player doing salsa or songo or whatever. It's not pretty common. So I decided to explore that world. And I think being like a Latin American, we have the rhythm in our blood. I was doing mostly during my career, I was doing mostly classical, studying classical harp. But at a certain point, because I was living for some years in Europe, and I noticed that things were going like repetitive, and I decided I want to do something different. And I remember that I was playing in Russia, and I said, I'm going to start playing tango. Let's see what happens. And then I started to explore all that field about different Latin rhythms, and I noticed that I didn't know that it was like a very new world in the harp. So I decided just to keep exploring and having fun, and I love rhythm. Rhythm is I think it's very fun. The most fun part of the music, I think, for me, the rhythm. It's really hard because at the beginning, I remember precisely in that concert, and I was playing some tango in Russia because I was playing for a contest. It was my first contest that I played, and it was very bad. I didn't do even the first round. They had like a couple of rounds, and then one of the members of the jury, he told me, "Wow, I mean, you are very talented, but you should be playing like in a bar. You're more like a showman. You shouldn't be playing in a theater." And I was facing a lot of these kind of comments, and a lot of people was very disappointed because I was doing different stuff. But then I came here to Berklee, and then I started meeting people, because the thing here at Berklee is you can explore many different things, and the most magic thing is you can be involved with a lot of, it's like a multicultural experience. You don't have any bondaires or whatever, it's you can do whatever. Being here at Berklee for me was opening my mind up to a different world. and everybody accepts. If you want to loop your harp, you are welcome to loop it. If you want to play rock in the violin, if you want to play whatever in your instrument, you are welcome to do whatever you want. Your own limit is your creativity, and that's very cool. I love Bach. I mean, when I listen music, I love to listen opera. I love opera. I love Puccini. I love Verdi. But I think something very important to play the instrument, if you really want to have like a very good technique, is like analyzing or playing the Bach music. He's like a very, very good composer, and I think is one of my biggest influences. And many people, I mean, it's very hard to decide whom, but a lot of my teachers also gave me a very good background, like Liz, Victor, Enrique. I was lucky to be involved in most of my teachers were also composers, so it was really worth it for me. I mean, it could be from Bach to Tito Puente to, it's like I enjoy a lot. I started doing one of the summer programs. I was starting doing the intensive string program. David Wallace assigned me to do one of the ensembles. I'm doing the Latin ensemble, and I think it have been very, very fun and very, very worthy for me, because I had the opportunity to write a lot of arrangements and music, and collaborating with those very young students is very, very like inspiring, because you see them like very excited about learning and moving things, and they just want to keep playing and learning more and more and more. And I think that's one of the best collaborations that I've been doing, playing with the students, and they like what you do, and they're just like hoping to learn from you, and that's very touching, playing with the young students. Para mí, a lo largo de mi carrera, yo me he dado cuenta que más que un tecnicismo, la música es un lenguaje, y es lo más bonito de la música, que podemos expresarnos por medio de sonidos. Tú puedes expresar lo que no dices en la vida real con tu instrumento, ¿no? Un día puedes estar muy enojado y tocar, porque a mí me pasa, estás muy molesto y te sientas a tocar y se te olvida, si te levantas, o estás triste y tocas y se te olvida. Es como la magia del lenguaje de la música. Venir aquí a Berklee y tener toda esa experiencia multicultural es muy importante, porque puedes aprender de alguien de la India, de alguien de Japón, de alguien de China, de alguien de Estados Unidos, y toda esa mixtura de culturas te ayuda a despertar tu creatividad y ver la música más como algo técnico, decir, tengo que practicar, porque yo recuerdo que era ese tipo de músicos que pensaba, necesito practicar 48 horas diarias, ¿no? Sí es importante practicar, pero más importante que una máquina de tocar tu instrumento es la creatividad, lo que vas a hacer con tu instrumento, ¿no? Sí, puedes aprender una pieza de Bach, pero ¿qué vas a hacer con esa pieza de Bach? ¿Cómo vas a adoptarlo a tu propio lenguaje? Entonces es más acerca de la creatividad que tú puedes tener en tu instrumento, más que sentarte 30 horas a repasar do, re, mi, fa, do, re, mi, fa. Es más sobre la creatividad, y eso es algo que yo valoro mucho de esta escuela, que no existen los límites, simplemente te dan vocabulario para todo lo que tú decidas hacer, te hace pensar de otra manera, más que, por ejemplo, porque a mí me tocó mucho ser estudiante de conservatorio, y ahí es de que tienes que tocar esta pieza y esta, al final del semestre tiene que salir perfecto, siéntate a practicar 100 horas y hasta que salga sin errores. Y aquí es más como que te empiezan a dar un vocabulario, un lenguaje diferente para que tú expreses tus ideas. Ese sería mi consejo, como explorar más la originalidad y la creatividad de cómo puedes expresarte con tu instrumento, más que volverte una máquina de disparar notas. So my social media is Cesar Secundino Harp. You can find me on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. And I have some coming projects. I have some concerts. I'm going to be playing in Cuban Jazz Festival. So one of my dreams have been just being in Cuba, because I love the culture and music coming from there. And it's great because music is taking me there. I've never been there. My first time is going to be now in February, and it's magic because music is taking me there. Like one of my dreams is making through thanks to the music. And I have some concerts. I have a concert in the Jazz Museum in New Orleans in December, and a couple of festivals. Like going in 2 weeks, I'm going to Mexico to play a concert there. We're playing a project that we perform with the National Jazz Orchestra from Mexico City, and it's a project about a fusion between different music styles from Mexico, but play with a big band, and the harp is the soloist. So we are developing that project like around some festivals.